welcome to Cultural Apologists React for today, August 24th, 2024. This is an AI-generated podcast and can make mistakes. Use it for generating possible ideas, but don't rely on it as an authoritative guide to the day's news or to the details of cultural apologetics. In the news today, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has suspended his U.S. presidential campaign and endorsed Donald Trump, citing alignment on key issues and a shared desire for unity among their supporters. Kennedy will remove his name from the ballot in critical swing states, but remain on the ballot in others, allowing some voters to still cast ballots for him. He praised Trump's stance on ending Russia's war with Ukraine and expressed support for free speech and an end to what he termed the war on our children, a phrase covering his opposition to vaccines and related conspiracy theories. So how might we think about this story from the standpoint of cultural apologetics? The recent news story of Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s endorsement of Donald Trump is a telling example of how politics can intersect with fundamental questions of human nature and values. As Timothy Keller has noted in his book Center Church, the Christian faith offers a robust framework for thinking about these issues, but it is not necessarily the dominant cultural narrative. Keller, Center Church. From a Reformed apologetics perspective, one striking aspect of this story is the way that Kennedy's endorsement of Trump reflects a desire for unity and shared values among his supporters. This echoes the sentiments expressed by Nicholas Wolterstorff in his article, In Reply, Wolterstorff in Reply, where he notes the importance of finding common ground and shared values with those who may hold differing views on matters of faith and politics. However, as G.K. Chesterton astutely observed in his book Heretics, unity can sometimes be a euphemism for compromise or conformity. Chesterton, Heretics. In this case, Kennedy's endorsement of Trump suggests that he is prioritizing short-term political expediency over more deeply held convictions about the importance of individual freedom and economic promise. This raises questions about the nature of true leadership and the values that should guide our public discourse. Furthermore, the statement released by Kennedy's siblings denouncing his endorsement as a betrayal of their family's values highlights the tension between personal conviction and political pragmatism. Wolterstorff, in Reply. As Christians, we are called to stand firm on our core convictions, even when this requires us to take unpopular stances or challenge prevailing cultural narratives. Ultimately, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s endorsement of Donald Trump serves as a reminder that the pursuit of unity and shared values is a complex and multifaceted issue. While it may be tempting to view this development as a purely partisan or ideological matter, it also speaks to deeper questions about human nature, values, and leadership. As Reformed Christians engaged in cultural apologetics, we would do well to approach these issues with nuance, humility, and a commitment to standing firm on our core convictions, even when this requires us to navigate complex moral terrain. Keller, Center Church. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Cultural Apologists React. Be sure to come back tomorrow for a new take on the day's news from the standpoint of Christian cultural apologetics.